On Apple Valley News Now, tonight we take a deeper dive into the lawsuit regarding the firing of Granger's police chief. Plus, fortunately no children hurt, but a Kennewick District school bus and a car collided.
In cloudy skies tonight, the rain dries up, the fog moves back in, but good news, we'll have warmer temperatures on the way. Tracking all those conditions in your First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling. Continuing coverage tonight on the Granger police officer accused of repeatedly sexually assaulting a woman while on duty and the civil action the city is now facing over its handling of the case. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us both the victim and the former police chief have filed tort claims against the city.
The city has 60 days from when those claims were filed to be able to respond, and if not, they're facing a lawsuit in civil court. I was able to get a hold of those claims, and here's what they say happened. According to the claims, Officer Glenn Trejo took a police report from the victim at her home last summer, then started showing up at her house to pressure her into sexual acts and giving her money despite her protests, often while he was in uniform and on duty, which is against the department's policy. When then Granger Police Chief Steve Araguz found out, he told Mayor Jose Trevino they needed to put Trejo on administrative leave while they investigated. According to the claims, the mayor shut the chief down and later put the chief on administrative leave and eventually fired him.
To see then a chief of the entity step in to try to say, wait a second, this ends, this is going to stop, and to see that chief retaliated against, it's shocking.
I reached out to the city of Granger, but they declined to comment. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Union Gap police want to find the person who shot a loss prevention officer Monday night at the Valley Mall. These are photos of the suspect. Police say the loss prevention officer, a 37-year-old Yakima resident, was shot in both wrists when he tried to stop a suspected shoplifter. Officers describe the suspect as 25 to 30 years old with slick-backed hair, a possible ponytail, and a teardrop tattoo below his eye. Police say he was wearing dark-colored jacket and black pants. If you have information that can assist investigators, contact Union Gap Police and ask for the Detectives Division. A Kennewick School District bus was involved in a crash today on Kennewick Avenue. The driver of the car that hit the bus was unlicensed and told police he fell asleep at the wheel, causing him to cross the center line. Police said the bus driver attempted to avoid the crash but wasn't able to. There were kindergarten-aged kids on the bus at the time of the crash, but thankfully they were unharmed. The city of Granger is dealing with concerns over a project to revitalize Main Street that came up at last week's council meetings. Their main contract is with Tri-Valley Construction, but the council concerned over the work done by subcontractors. Councilmember Johnny Isidoria, who has a background in construction, said he did a walkthrough of the project and saw them using materials not rated for the cold weather. Councilmember Hilda Gonzalez told him he was too close to the project and needed to recuse himself from voting. He refused and was allowed to participate.
I'm a council member. You cannot ask me what not to do. You cannot, ma'am.
I can too.
Yeah, but you're way out of line.
Fantasia, was that a conversation with the attorney, or who was that from?
Mayor.
Of course.
We reached out to Tri-Valley Construction and they say subcontractors did run into minor snags during the project, but then during the project, but that they're being fixed and the extra cost will not fall on the city. An update tonight regarding Bateman Island. It has reopened to the public for the first time since a fire scorched 6 acres of land there in September. This video shot in September shows the damage from the flames. The city of Richland, which manages Bateman Island, says all hazards have been removed from the island and it is safe to access. Let's talk weather. Stacy Lee joins us now with your First Alert weather forecast.
Well, we had that wet weather going our way last night. Through part of today, things have cleared up, but cue the fog, it's coming back. Right now, 42 degrees on our Legends Casino Skycam. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour, and our feels like temp is 39. Grab a coat. It's a little bit chilly outside tonight. Those temperatures, though, right now aren't too bad. We're going to see a slight warming trend heading through the next couple of days. Down in the 30s in Pendleton and in Walla Walla, 40s in the Columbia Basin, 30s in the Kittitas Valley. We are tracking some dense fog, especially in the Kittitas Valley tonight. Also down in Pendleton, we're down to less than a quarter a mile visibility, about a mile of visibility in Walla Walla. Okay, so far in the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, but look for that to change about 3 o'clock in the morning. That's when we'll start seeing that fog moving through our area into the first part of your day. Should start to clear up. We might even see some sun breaks later on. In Yakima, we'll see those cloudy skies overnight and some patchy fog developing about midday there, with those temperatures, though, nice and warm up near the 40s. So patchy, dense fog, air stagnation, air quality could be a problem over the next couple of days. Our temperatures, though, running above average. We get ready for more rain on Friday. I'll get to all the details in your First Alert full weather forecast. Jill?
Thank you, Stacy. U.S. leaders and dignitaries gathered in Washington, D.C. today for the funeral for Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor. The service taking place at the National Cathedral. Both Chief Justice John Roberts and President Biden delivered eulogies. O'Connor became the first woman to serve on the High Court. She died December 1st from dementia complications. She was 93. Lieutenant Governor Denny Heck was in the Tri-Cities today, speaking on the topic of civic health and respectful discourse. This afternoon, Lieutenant Governor Heck spoke with Tri-Cities leaders at the Benton Franklin Council of Governments. This comes on the heels of multiple roundtable discussions held across the state over the past year. This has been a part of the Project for Civic Health, which attempts to come up with strategies to improve dialogue among those with different political affiliations and worldviews.
The most important thing I've learned in the course of my deep dive on this is that face-to-face conversations around a table among people who have different worldviews is the best way to turn the temperature down, the best way to stop engaging in this kind of vitriolic, if you disagree with me, I hate you approach that we increasingly take in American politics.
Lieutenant Governor Heck says the groups involved in the Project for Civic Health will begin conversations tomorrow around concrete steps to address the problem of increasing division. He says some ideas include improved civics education at the grade school level and training for newly elected officials. Lieutenant Governor Heck also attended the Tri-Cities Civic Town Hall event this afternoon at Columbia Basin College. A new report finds several foreign nations tried to influence the 2022 midterms. According to the declassified assessment, the intelligence community believes that China attempted to influence some midterm races involving both Republicans and Democrats. The assessment found Russia sought to negatively impact the Democratic Party before the elections. According to the assessment, Iran's influence sought to exploit perceived social divisions and undermine confidence in U.S. democratic institutions. The report did not focus on the election's outcome due to outside influence. According to the report, there was no known order from any foreign leader to undertake a comprehensive whole-of-government influence campaign like the one Russia carried out in 2016. The governor of Texas taking aim at migrants with a new law that will allow police to arrest people they suspect entered the U.S. illegally. Now, Mexico's president and the ACLU are fighting back. ABC's Melissa Adon has the latest on this growing battle at the border.
The ACLU and the state of Texas likely heading to court over the situation at the border with Mexico. On Monday, Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott signing a new law known as SB 4, which allows for local and state law enforcement in Texas to arrest and deport people they suspect crossed into the U.S. illegally. It carries a punishment of up to 6 months in jail, and repeat offenders could face up to 20 years in prison, and it gives judges the ability to deport them back to Mexico. The new law has exceptions at places of warships, schools, and healthcare facilities. Abbott blasting the president, saying Texas needs to defend itself from drug cartels, accusing Biden of deliberate inaction. Biden says the federal government, not individual states, is charged with determining how and when to remove non-citizens for violating immigration laws. The ACLU and the Texas Civil Rights Project's filing a lawsuit against SB 4, claiming the new law violates the Constitution.
It will impact our communities. It will impact our community safety. It will separate families. And that is just a reality that we cannot abide by. The state of Texas cannot impose its own policy preferences.
The Mexican government also taking steps to challenge this. Mexico's President Andrés Manuel López Obrador calling the law inhumane and politics related.
ABC's Melissa Adon reporting there are still questions as to how exactly SB 4 will be implemented, but it is set to go into effect in March. A consumer alert. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, Empower Brands is recalling 2 models of the Power XL Dual Basket Air Fryer. The agency has received over 40 reports of the food baskets breaking apart during use and 3 reports of burns. According to the alert, the plastic piece that's used to connect the 2 baskets inside the units can break and can pose a burn hazard. The recall applies to air fryers labeled Power XL Dual Basket Air Fryer with model numbers DUAF005 and DUAF10. The items were sold at popular retail stores like Walmart, Target, and Kohl's between August 2021 through last October. Consumers can receive a full refund by contacting Empower Brands. It's the ultimate gift this holiday season. This week, someone could become a multi-millionaire. No one ticket had all the winning numbers from Monday night's Powerball drawing. The jackpot has topped $500 million, reaching $572 million. The next drawing is tomorrow night at 8. The game has not had someone with the jackpot since October 11th. Your odds of winning the jackpot are 1 in 292 million per $2 ticket. Keeping the kids interested and active during holiday break. There are several options for free fun in our region. We'll tell you about them next. Cool and cloudy conditions in our region. The first day of winter is Thursday, and Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert forecast. Plus, the chaos of holiday travel. Learn how a couple of furry llamas are helping holiday travelers smile in one Northwest airport. You're watching Apple Valley News Now.
My darling granddaughter, this camera was given to me when I was your age. May it capture your big, beautiful life the way it did mine.
It's so surprising what the little things can do. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody...
Oh, Merry Christmas, Grandma.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we want to remind you, your oral health is important. We know that life can get busy. Don't let your family's oral health take a back seat. At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we offer extended hours. That's right, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. We want you to smile healthy and live happy. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Jeff Kreutz.
And I'm attorney Megan Changaroya.
Thank you, Tri-Cities, for voting us Best Personal Injury and Best Overall Law Firm.
We are so honored and grateful to serve this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call the law firm that has served Central Washington for 30 years. Call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bath Fitter. Every bath fit or bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted. Done right, installed by an expert technician, all in one day. Bath Fitter's biggest sale of the year is on now. Contact us today for an appointment. We can be there as soon as tomorrow. Many jobs are being installed in less than 2 weeks at the lowest prices of the year.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino where the locals play.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Numerica Credit Union is providing opportunities for free family-friendly activities through the winter break. This is happening in several communities, including the Tri-Cities.
From hitting the ice to catching a classic holiday movie, Numerica Credit Union is providing several free events through the holidays. Starting Wednesday, December 20th, there are 2 free family ice skating sessions taking place at Toyota Arena at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., and skate rentals are included. On Friday, December 22nd, all 24 lanes of Atomic Bowl in Richland will be opened up for free family bowling starting at 9 a.m. Shoe rentals are included. If you're among the first 200 people to arrive, you'll receive $10 to the arcade, but there is a limit of 5 per family. If mini golf is more your style, the 18-hole course at Let's Glow Mini Golf in Kennewick is free from noon to 2 on December 27th. Only 75 people can play on the course at one time, and admission is first come, first served. On December 29th, Fairchild Cinemas in Pasco will be showing the holiday movie Elf for free. Showings start every 10 minutes, beginning at 9 a.m. And for the final day of family fun, you can get into the Quake Family Fun Center for free on January 2nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission is first come, first served to the trampoline park, toddler zone, tactical laser tag, laser maze, and virtual reality attractions.
According to Numerica, the 5 days of family fun ties into its recent launch of Numerica Cares for Kids, which invests in local youth and families. In addition to events taking place in the Tri-Cities, they're also happening in Spokane, Wenatchee, and North Idaho. The holiday travel rush now underway around the country. More than 131 million people expected to travel during the holidays. Coast to coast, the TSA says it will screen close to 2.5 million passengers a day.
This Christmas end-of-year holiday season is looking to be the busiest we've had in a very, very long time, if not the busiest ever. We will be fully staffed for the holiday. We have high confidence that we'll be able to handle this volume.
Storms in the Northeast and Midwest on Monday did impact travel. Now the West Coast will brace for a 1-2 punch of heavy rain. Anyone traveling for the holidays knows it can produce stress. The answer to that may lie at Portland International Airport. There, travelers will find Prince and Benny, their 2 therapy llamas. And according to their handlers, the animals can ease stress during a hectic season.
It can be a stressful time of year to travel, so getting a llama hug can kind of alleviate all the tension. It's the most fun to see everyone's reactions because you go from stress and concentrated trying to get to your gate on time to looking up and just seeing these 400-pound fluffs walking right by you.
The airport will have therapy dogs on hand tomorrow.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And that's what I need, a therapy llama. There it is. All right, Legends Casino Skycam tonight. Again, cloudy skies. We're going to see some fog developing. We have been seeing fog in some areas. Cooling down now at 42 degrees. Winds are at 5 miles an hour. Our feels like temp is 39. Now, starting the first day of winter solstice on Thursday, those days will start grabbing 2 minutes per day. So we'll start seeing more daylight as we move forward. All right, here's that cloudy skies. The 1-2 punch, we already got the 1. The 2, though, is staying mainly to the south in Southern California and in Oregon. So the majority of our system is out of here. That deep trough right there, bringing in all that moisture to Central and Southern California over the next couple of days. We've got a jet right at the Canadian border, keeping all the cold air and moisture pretty much above us. So we have an actual warming trend coming our direction for the next couple of days. Here's Futurecast. The only thing we're really going to be dealing with is this low cloud clouds and fog and possible air stagnation. Now, there's still a couple of little stray sprinkles through the evening, but most of those are out of the area. Here's the low clouds and fog tomorrow morning, lifting by the middle of the afternoon. We should see some sun breaks in there, and then we'll see that fog start to develop again on Thursday in some areas. So it's been pretty dicey through the Ellensburg and Cle Elum area today. Now, here's that little bit of a warming trend. Our temperatures staying above average. Look at that all the way into Saturday. Then we're going to see a little drop off as we get into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Yakima well above the average for the next several days, and then that little drop off comes Sunday and Monday. Here's what it looks like if you're hitting the road for the holiday weekend. You're going to encounter some showers. Passes should be pretty good this weekend. There might be a little bit at the upper elevations. Always be prepared during December for winter driving conditions, but it will be slightly wet there on the west side in Seattle. Portland looking wet on Friday, Saturday dry. Christmas Eve, a few showers possible there as well, with those temperatures on the warming side looking good. Now, we are going to start to worry about these temperatures dropping low on Saturday into Sunday, because with that moisture possible, there could be some rain or mixed precip in the area like you're seeing there in the Spokane area. Some patchy fog through the region tonight. Almost everybody above freezing except for Ellensburg at 32. We'll stay 35, 36 degrees through the area. 33 overnight tonight in Yakima. For tomorrow, look for morning fog and afternoon sun breaks. Temperatures, again, warm, not bad for December. We're in the 40s there. Planning your day tomorrow, look for partly cloudy skies, some fog developing in the Yakima Valley, sun breaks in the afternoon. Morning fog, a little overcast Tri-Cities, but we could see some sun breaks also in the midday. And in Walla Walla, going to be some patchy fog going on there for most of the day. But temperatures warm. I'm not complaining. Again, we're going to keep an eye on possible air stagnation. So are we going to see the white Christmas? So I'll give you my best guess. It's coming up here in just a few minutes. Stay with us. There's more Apple Valley news now at 5 when we come right back.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Before the tree was trimmed, before the stockings were hung, and yes, even before Thanksgiving, it was already home. At McCurley, we know it's the people, traditions, and memories that make this season bright. And that's why we're here, because a vehicle is more than just a vehicle. It's also one of the ways you bring the holidays home.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
Want $500? It's Santa's Big Give from Coca-Cola of Yakima and Tri-Cities. To enter, click on contests at applevalleynewsnow.com. $500. Santa's Big Give from Coca-Cola of Yakima and Tri-Cities and applevalleynewsnow.com.
I left home at 14 and I had my first child at 17. I was an addict, and that destroys your whole world. I actually just kind of walked into Goodwill and they trained me. Yeah, Goodwill doesn't look at you as a person with barriers. I love my job. Goodwill's more than just a thrift store. But I have a future, and so does my community, because of the programs Goodwill offers. I kind of look in the mirror and I'm happy with who I see every day.
Shop Goodwill, changing lives through the power of work.
Whatever your plans are this season, do more in a new Chevy. Use your Red Tag bonus cash to get $87.50 total cash allowance on this Silverado.
See your community Chevy dealers.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
There's nothing like a fresh coat of paint to transform a home, a room, or a piece of furniture. No matter the project, the folks at your local Ace Hardware store are here to help you with all your paint needs. With our wide selection of premium brand paints and accessories, the experts at Ace will make sure you have everything you need to complete your paint project, no matter how big or small. Come see us today.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need.
I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it.
You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums.
a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance.
So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
Welcome back. Space tourism company Blue Origin conducted a launch this morning in West Texas.
Ignition of our BE-3 engine and liftoff.
That unmanned Blue Origin rocket launched with 33 science and research payloads and 38,000 postcards from the nonprofit Club for the Future. This marks the first successful Blue Origin launch since last year's botched takeoff, which stalled the program. The rocket rose to more than 351,000 feet and remained aloft for more than 7 minutes before returning to Earth. The launch was supposed to happen Monday, but was scrubbed due to what Blue Origin described as a ground system issue. Now here's a preview of what's ahead in about 5 minutes on World News Tonight with David Muir.
Tonight, tracking new storms as airlines brace for the holiday rush, plus Israel under growing pressure to scale back attacks on Gaza. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Before it went through decades of design work, your mattress started with the most important detail of all, our name. Stearns & Foster, Uncover Exceptional.
Mattress Depot USA.
Tonight, tracking new storms as airlines brace for the holiday rush, plus Israel under growing pressure to scale back attacks on Gaza. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
If you're injured on the job, you need an experienced workers' comp attorney.
Workers' compensation is complex. It has its own laws, doctors, courts, and judges.
For years as an assistant attorney general, I represented labor and industries. Now, I fight for injured workers.
If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411, Bothwell and Hamill.
Whether you celebrate mistletoe magic in a Cadillac XT5, festive gatherings in a Cadillac XT4, or reinventing traditions in a Cadillac XT6, this holiday season, Cadillac is celebrating you.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months plus $2,000 purchase allowance on a 2024 XT5 and XT6 when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
Save big now during the year-end sales event at Valley Nissan. Take advantage of our best selection in over 2 years. Discounts so big, the manufacturer won't let us post them. Valley Nissan is dealing on every new Nissan in stock. We must sell them fast so we can earn more from the manufacturer. Save on Rogue, Frontier, Altima, Titan, Pathfinder, and Sentra. Every vehicle tagged with full savings, plus get top dollar for your valuable trade-in. Don't miss the year-end sales event going on now at Valley Nissan.
Hard to wrap, easy to give. Right now, save $30 on the GTA 26 handheld battery pruner. Find something for everyone on your list. Find yours at SteelDealers.com.
Count on Apple Valley News Now and ABC for the most magical holiday programs ever, including favorites from Disney, plus so much more. Apple Valley News Now holiday shows, proudly sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital.
The new Tempur-Pedic Breeze helps you sleep cooler. So no more nocturnal baking or polar ice cap air conditioner mode, because the Tempur-Pedic Breeze delivers all-night cooling.
Mattress Depot USA.
Welcome back. Well, Stacy, as we get closer to Christmas, I feel like we just keep watching. Is it going to snow?
Is it going to snow? I've even worn my snowflake earrings,
yes.
but probably not. And if it does, it will be light. The temperatures will be warm enough. If we do get a couple of flakes, they will melt. Now, if you take a look at Tuesday, we do have moisture in the air both Monday and Tuesday. So depending on if it comes overnight in the morning, you know, there could be a couple of flakes with those overnight lows below the freezing level. So we do have a couple of nice days, both Saturday or Friday and Saturday, that is, Saturday and Sunday, excuse me. Now, Tri-Cities and Yakima, we've got a chance of some mixed precip going on there on Tuesday. So there's about a 20% chance of rain. Temperatures are cold enough? Meh, maybe.
Maybe snow for the day.
20-30% chance right now at best. Like I said, if we do see a couple of flakes, they won't last long. They'll melt pretty quickly. So.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe your snowflake earrings will come in handy still.
Maybe I'm praying for snow.
Maybe we'll have some luck. Well, thank you so much for watching World News Tonight with David Muir is next. Apple Valley News Now is back tonight at 6, and you can find the latest anytime on our website, applvalleynewsnow.com.